Hello, lovely to have your company. As one day special closes, we got another one that opens up, and we got a brand new one day special for you right now with a lovely Lou. Now we always try to do a little song for you.
Yeah, you got a new one for me
today.
And
today is Lou with us, brighter than a smile. I think it's something like that, isn't it?
That's all right.
Is that all right?
That's all right. We got our Janice swinging.
Janice is having a sway in the background.
Yeah.
It's a nice song, isn't it? Yeah, it's a nice little song.
Can I wish my youngest birthday boy, my nephew Billy, happy 13th today?
She's gone now. She's danced away.
Thank you. But yeah, happy birthday, Billy.
Oh.
My smallest nephew. Well, he's not. He's the tall
What's
now.
his name?
Billy Harris. He's 13 today.
13. Teenager. Big year, that. Big year. I can't wait for mine.
Yeah.
We've got the lovely Lou with us. I won't sing it again because of PRS rights and all that stuff. And it's always a pleasure to be with you.
I enjoy working with you. It's good fun.
Love it. I love it. I saw you and Janice together earlier on doing stuff with wigs, so I'm just glad I wasn't involved in that one.
The wig
move. So we are with our one day special for you, and we've got StudioLight, and this is already busy.
It's
People
mad.
are already now ahead of this one. Now, it's better than half price offer that we're looking at here. Better than half price offer, and that on any deal is always fantastic to have in your collection. For a one day special though, you know it's going to be extra special and a real opportunity. That's why we want you to make sure you do not miss out on this one. So, everything you're going to get here is going to create what? Who's going to need this? Why do I want this in my collection?
Right. Well, I don't know about you, lot, but I'm a bit up here with Christmas. I wanted something fun, bright, and this is it. So it's not just funky and bright for the kids, but you can really change this up to make it sort of a little bit grungier, but you can also make it a bit more sort of chic and that. So don't be just looking at this as bright in your face. This is for everybody and anybody, and luckily the design team have come up trump showing everybody what we can do.
They really have.
Yeah, they have.
There's an awful lot here, and there's something here. The papers really stand out, and that's something that when you're looking through these as all the samples, Lou, it's something that really does stand out. You say the colours of the papers really lovely.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'm glad to say that the girls have used some of the other stuff that we've had because it all works together. But these are all the papers, and you can see changing it up with the backgrounds, so you can create as much in your face bright colours as you want, or you could tame it right down. It's up to you. Put your other stuff on with it. You know, your other stamps, your other stuff, all the stuff together. Then this is by H, and she's put a little selection from
That's nice,
the tags. We've got other tags that all fit together, but these are the little book that you get with them, and also like all the little bits and bobs that you get inside the package at the front. But we'll show you that later.
There's a lot of extra pieces, aren't there, in there? So it's a nice kit for that.
There is. It really
so
is.
much. And certainly these floral areas as well that really come into play. I'll have a quick flick through the paper pads for you because you're going to be getting 2 different paper pads that we'll go through. What's special about these ones will we save at the
Well, they're the great size and the colour all matches with everything. So all the sentiments, all the bits and bobs that you get, the extras, they all work together with these. And they've got quite a citrusy and funky and like a sweety feel, but gesso over them. I mean, they can be really changed up.
Yeah, I like them. They're nice with the colours, aren't they? By the way, we're 3 minutes into the show, and 10% of the stock has already been allocated and gone. And we've got a nice big stock of this.
Yeah, we have.
And 10% has already gone. So I just know that this was going to be a very, very, very popular and very busy one-day special. And they are 2 different types, aren't they? Again, so it's worth showing the other pads. You can see I do like these ones that are fading down from the green to the pink.
So you could use either or there, and they're great with the die cuts that we've got, further up, because you can mix and match up, put all the colours back together then.
Yes, of course. 36 sheets in total in each one of these books as well. Yep. So you get an awful lot of nice paper to work with. But not just the 2 paper pads as well. You say you've already got the dies that are in there. Yeah. Plus, you've got lots of other little elements as well that we get in down the front. Some quite large, the paper elements. Some very large ones that are in here.
Come as you are. Come as you are, look. Yeah.
There's a really, really, really nice one. So you've got enough there for 2 jars worth, and again, your paper that all comes as part of that, which is gorgeous. You've also got the little puffy stickers that are in there, and hopefully you can see those on the side here. So you've got your little puffy stickers that work really nicely. I love them. I like, they're for me, like, you know, like bubble wrap.
Oh, yeah.
But there's something squidgy about
First
these.
thing you have to do is put your finger in them, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
You want to squidgy.
Yeah, of course you do. You
Hang on, that's more. You're actually saving more than you're spending there, aren't you?
Yes, you are. Yes, you're saving £40 and the whole thing is $33.99. Usual price is £73.99, yeah.
That's really good, that,
It's amazing saving, isn't it? Really, really good deal.
Yeah, it is. Well.
Now, the dies themselves, what do we got? Now, we got the largest one down the side there as well. What can you make with that?
That's a tag, and you can make it to make a small tag book. You can make it for a gift tag. You can make it to put into these, like the pages that have been done by Tamara. They can go on your scrapbook pages. So that one works also with the other tags from the rest of the
Okay.
From, you know, the group that we've brought up before.
Yep.
So they all work together. Then we've got the little bunting. These have got 2 dies, so you've got a background and then a layer on top of it.
Is that the one we got here as well?
That's the second one next to the tag. Then this one, we've got a little pocket that is a 3-dimensional pocket, so it looks a bit weird. It looks like a triangle, the middle one.
But it folds and...
Yeah, and it folds and it makes that at the top there, so it makes a double pocket. Now, there is one here.
I'm just trying to think there's one here, wasn't there?
Yeah, we've seen it somewhere. There's that many, I've got to tell you, there's that many samples that the guys have done.
That's not the one, is it? Oh,
no.
Hang on. No.
And they've just... We'll get it together.
We'll find it. We'll find it. There's so many lovely pieces on here. That's our for the bunting thing, isn't it?
And that's the... Now, if anyone's got the Heidi Swap Rolodex, you'll see that this fits on that. So these are made for fitting on that. So if you've got that, it's another thing. But they also fit into the journals that we've already had and the tag books. So they all work together. It's a mouthful, that.
But there's a lot. There's a lot in place in here. So if you'd like to go for this, there isn't all that, but it is on extended delivery, of course. So dispatched from the 12th of November. So not too long to wait, to be quite honest. I'll be with you very, very soon. But if you consider how much you're getting with the 2 paper pads, the big dies as well you got there, of course, for all of those, there's an awful lot. And again, lots and lots of lovely elements that have all been used and put together for you. We've also got, we'll show the large one as well, because this is gorgeous, isn't it?
This is Franca and Tamara's daughter, and Tamara, the next one. But you can see how great they look on the pages, you know.
But this is, we talked about the sort of the paper elements that are in there. So there's some really big... Yeah, all the big floral parts are in there as well.
And these are all like the papers cut down. So, yeah, they really... And these are the hearts that have been made out of the paper. So, yeah, these are lovely, lovely sheets, these. Yeah.
Really, really nice.
And they all work together. You'd be surprised.
They do, don't they? Yeah, lots of little detail in each one of those papers. So a really, really, really popular one-day special we're going to have for you. Now, of course, we have had this on our Hochanda on our social media. It's been on the page there as well. And there has been a competition. So the competition has already happened.
I nearly went on there.
You think, oh, that looks good.
I'm having that.
And we have got a winner. So congratulations and thank you to everybody that liked and shared. Of course, that's the name of the game for the competition there. And the lovely winner, do you want to announce that lovely winner?
Nikki Frowen.
Yeah, Nikki Frowen, congratulations from everybody at Hochanda. You have actually won the one-day special.
Nice one.
Thank you very much indeed for taking part in that. And obviously,
you'll be very happy.
There'll be more to come as well. So if you do see the competitions on there, there's always a winner out of something. Always like and please share. And then you may also be a winner next time. But congratulations, Nikki. This is on its way to you. And to show you everything, it's all there a nice still that you can see, all of that. And the usual price you're looking at here, Nikki, you've got, which is going to be $73.99. But right now, one-day special, brilliant offer. Better than half price on this one. Extended delivery at £33.99 only. 331272. Over 10% of the stock has already been allocated. Got a lot of stock for this, and already 10% gone, and we're only a few minutes into the first of the live shows. So make sure you get yours before they do sell out. We've already had a technical sellout. Don't forget on the one-day special today, so we could have another one the way things go. Now, I know that MDF works, and lots of people love projects and kits, but these are great, aren't they?
These are absolutely brilliant, and I was so lucky that the DT managed to get a couple done, and then right at the last minute, there she was. She got loads more done, so thanks, guys. But these, you have to see these, because when they look like that, they're not that inspiring, but when you see them made up.
Well, should we show one here? That this is now. We're going to let you know that on the side of the screen, right seat at the moment, you'll see that we are doing all of the 4 kits I'm about to show you. All 4 of the kits come as one offer, 868935. You can do now. That works out that you get about 1.5 free, basically, isn't it? It works out if you go for these. So $29.96. That gets you 4 MDF kits, all 4 individual. Now, you can get them individually. The details of the individual ones, when we're showing you, will be at the bottom of your screen, but the ones on the side is where you're going to be getting everything, the whole lot. This is your Winter Wonderland to start with that you can see here. So individually, it's $9.99 on its own. But this is a lovely product. You're going to have a lot of fun making this, aren't you?
Each one of these comes with lights as well. So
it's a brilliant kit.
Yeah, it is a great kit, and it's great for the kids as well. And you can have it as anything you want. It could be like a gingerbread house. It could be Santa's house. It could be like this one, more of our grungy and steampunky. But yeah, each of them come with a different set of lights. So make it whatever you want.
It is fantastic, and I think for that price, it's a £10 saving, as I say on this one. If you go for that, so actually getting 1 free, not the 1.5 on that. But again, with the glue, with the brush, with the lights, with all the MDF, with the instructions, everything you get on there is there for you, which is fantastic. So that was the Winter Wonderland.
Yep.
Now moving along. We've got our lovely Christmas forest, and there we go. We've got our little lights in the background there, all lit up for you as well. So again, you're looking for the whole lot, but individually, the details at the bottom of your screen, just $9.99. And again, lights, glue, the brushes, and all the MDF to work with on them. But the lovely thing about these kits is you can do what you want.
Exactly. I mean, these are the guys, you know, didn't get that long, and they've sort of done these their way. But you can make them however you want. You don't have to do them this way. These are just like serving suggestions. So you can do them really bright. You can do anything you want with them. But I just love the fact that you make them. And then you can put your lights in it, but then you can put stuff behind it as well, you know. I just love them. I think they're great. I think they're really funky,
really nice kit again. And something again, I'm sure that, you know, getting young crafters to come through.
Definitely.
Something with imagination can really go on these, can't they? Which is fantastic. So again, $9.99 on their own. Again, that's everything you need to make that kit. Glue, brush, lights, the whole lot. It's all there for you, which is perfect. Now we've also got for you the Christmas tree frame, and again, all of these are part of that kit for $29.99 if you wanted to go for, which is basically you're buying 4, but you're paying only for 3 of these. Should we? Oh, I haven't got my little batteries in this one.
No, but this is really clever because it's got the little holes for you to put in. I haven't got any batteries either. The holes for the lights to go in.
No, I'll show those. There we go.
Yeah, and you can see that they just go into the back. So you just push the lights through, and they're really easy to do. You don't have to glue them if you don't want. You can just pull them straight back out, and then they just slot in, and you can make it whatever.
That's nice.
It doesn't have to be. It could be a picture frame. It could be anything. And how much is it? 30 quid for them all?
Yeah.
It's not bad, that, is it, guys?
So you'll be getting 4 kits, and you'll only be paying for 3.
It don't have to be Christmas, though. If you want to take the stuff out of Christmas, you could put anything you want in there.
You could. You could, yeah. Nice little picture, nice family photograph as well.
And you could actually put the tree separate and have a different... Oh. Do you know what I mean? You could make 2 if... Oh, do you know what?
That's why you're here.
I'm tight. I'm tight, me.
But that's why you're here, you see, for these lovely
but
ideas.
There again, you think, I know the lights, you might be able to get them cheap, but these are really quite good ones because they come different sizes and they've got a pack. They're a couple of quid.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So you think, so that's like 8, 16, 24, 32. No, it's not. It's 7, 14, 21, 28. About 7 quid each.
Who was that idea from there? I just heard about put the keys on. Who was that? Who was it? Oh, Emily's in there. I wasn't
That's
sure.
A good, isn't it?
But saying you could put those little hooks in there, put your little keys on there for your garage key, padlock keys. You might have
jewellery as well.
Jewellery. Oh, that's a lovely idea.
Jewellery.
See,
you could put that in the back, stand it up, and put jewellery on it.
Up there for thinking. Up there for thinking, Lou.
Yeah, but Emily started us, didn't she?
Yes,
and
very
true.
true.
I tell you, that'd be a great present. Kit, jewellery. They could have their own. Love it.
Or just really confuse and put lots of random keys in there and say, find out what they fit.
That'd be a good game, though. There'd be some swear words there. Get out of that room! Get out of there! Who told you could go in that cupboard?
Not that lock! The final kit that we have for you as well. Now, we haven't had time to have this one actually put together, so we've constructed it as the unit, but it's not been decorated. Let's say we've done that deliberately so that we don't want to interfere with your ideas. You can project what you want onto this.
I love this one.
Yeah, I do.
Because I just love it because you could do absolutely anything. You could put like little treats in every day. You know that when they send, you've got little Jed into it.
Little Jed, yeah.
Right. How old is he now?
He's 10.
No, he won't do it then.
Shay 6. No, what do you want?
Well, I'm just thinking, when you take that little elf around the house, you could put your elf in there and let them find it round the house.
Oh, find the pixie thing.
That's it,
find
yeah.
The elf on a shelf.
Elf on a shelf.
Yeah, I still do that for Fiona, and she's over 10.
Hey.
I'm not saying exactly how old. She'll kill me.
But yeah, you could
21. Yeah, you could. I like that.
I'm 21 with VAT. I'm taxed.
I like that with that. But everything you need here again, your lights, your glue, the brush, the whole lot for the kit, which is phenomenal deal. Again, details for that at the bottom on your screen, 451615 individually. But put them all together and you've got 4 kits and you'd only be paying for 3 kits out of that. £29.96. A £10 saving on that 868,935, I think, which is a fantastic opportunity. Now, the great thing is we've already had a winner in one competition, but there's another giveaway. Now, on every show for this, we're going to be doing a giveaway every hour for you, as there'll be another one again at 8 o'clock. One lucky person at the end of this hour will win one of these MDF kits at the end of this hour, OK? So all you got to do is you've got to email into the studio the answer to a really simple question. It's a really simple question. I'm in pantomime this Christmas. Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, yes, you're not. Oh, no, you're not.
Lou's not in it. Lou's not in that one. But the name of the pantomime is what we want you to tell us. What is the pantomime I'm in this Christmas at the Viaduct Theatre in Halifax? And so if you could just email through your answer, then we'll select one lucky winner at the end, and you're going to get one of these MDF kits just for taking part in the show, if you like that. And basically, if the shoe fits, you get the prize. How about that? Like that?
Yeah, I do. That's.
Oh, yes, you do.
Only that plug was pretty good there.
It wasn't bad, was it?
Halifax, Viaduct. I want to get there. Family tickets only 40 quid. Get in.
That's true. You're better than my agent. That's true. Right, don't forget all the MDF kits are there for you to take advantage of. You're very good at that, Lou. I love you. All of those, basically, you're buying 3, you're getting 4. I say you're buying 3, you get 4. 868,935, which is absolutely perfect. And a winner will get one of those kits if you just email in the answer to this hour's question, which is fun. Also, we've got some wonderful, beautiful stamps. Now, they're back in stock. Okay, they always fly out of the door. If you're a Freedom member, you've already got your eye on these. It's only $39.58. That's delivered for that price to your door. So this will give you the StudioLight Essential. This is your 8 clear stamp sets, the wildflowers and the house plants, and gives you 24 stamps in total. Always very, very popular. Fantastic opportunities. Back in stock right now. It's on FlexiBuy if you wanted to. Just 2 payments of $19.79, and they are yours as well. So a brilliant opportunity. If you missed out in the past, this is your chance to do it right now. 1979, that's a good year, wasn't it?
It was 1979. I remember it well.
You had an afro.
Yeah, I did too. I looked like Anita Dobson. Or Brian May.
You never see them both in the same room. Right then, marvellous. What are we going to be doing?
Right, what I thought was, I was looking at these colours and I thought, the first thing I thought of was oxides.
Okay.
Because the oxides, the colours just lend themselves. And I was looking around at all the colours that you get and the squidgy button things, whatever they're called. You know, and I like to make a complete mess. And I like to sort of spread out and all this. But I was just thinking, the first thing I did was start to get these oxides and thinking, yeah, I really think that these will go really well with the oxides. So that's what I thought. I'm just going to make a really simple card because it's nice to get back to doing stuff like this because I've been doing Christmas that long. It's been actually, it feels like I've not got any anything left now.
Oh.
So
You're not going bar humbug on me, are you?
Oh, I don't do Christmas, but I just feel like I've had enough of it this year and I've not even started. I know, terrible. So what I'm going to do is, I've got the stamps from, you'll notice on the web and on the doodah pages that there are some stamps available. Now, these stamps all match with the paper packs.
Right.
So
I was thinking that because that's the same as the yellow, isn't it?
Exactly. So all these, I've just gone on and I've just thought, right, well, okay, I'm just going to make a really simple background. So if you use the similar colours to the papers, people won't know whether you've printed the background or the papers. Do you know what I mean? You'll start to get to...
Yeah, nice.
All I'm doing is randomly, and it doesn't matter if it's a little bit off or it's just random printing on these now. And then I'm going to get a little bit of the pink. Cause I think
Is that's paper from the paper pack, isn't it? That
Yeah.
one you got there. Is that like a silver?
Oh no, this isn't. This is just an ordinary piece.
Oh, right. I was
That's an
thinking you
ordinary
threw me
piece.
there.
No, sorry. What I'm going to do is...
Oh, you little... Oh.
There's a ghost in the house. Right,
Scary,
sorry.
isn't it?
Just...
Is that it?
Right.
Why is it down? What's there for?
Well, I sort of... I went running over there and kicked it and it sort of shot... Did you hear what I did last time?
No.
I shouldn't say this, really. I went in the wrong room. Back at the hotel.
You went in the wrong room in the hotel?
Sat on the bed.
In someone else's hotel room?
No, I went in the room by my sister. Sat on the bed then and went, this isn't my room.
Goldilocks. Did you try all the beds out?
Well,
the chairs and
I had to
porridge?
straighten the bed and I was like getting rid of my footprints. Luckily,
Wow.
it wasn't. I was like, oh, I fancy doing that.
I know.
So that just shows you. That's
What
probably
have
why
you
they've
got
not
into them
invited me
now?
back.
You've actually fallen asleep. They come in and go, who's this sleeping in my bed?
You'd be like, get that fella out of there. Right, I've put some pink on now because the pink will, you see, and they're all going to work. So it's not my usual sort of funky sort of thing. I'm actually just doing something fun. When I was off the last few, like I've had a few days off, I really realised that sometimes you need to get back to simple things because you forget how to have fun and you end up sort of getting a bit down and thinking, oh, it's boring. So, and that it's not boring, it's just that you're not enjoying it. So
sometimes
doing
a little rest from something.
Yeah, sometimes just changing what you do is enough to do it.
True,
so
yeah.
rather than you trying to sort of keep forcing out all these designs and things, just play. And I tell you what, it really helps, Scott, because I sort of really enjoyed what I was doing, and it made me realise that it's...
That's already very funky.
Yeah, you've got to sort of just let these things evolve sometimes. So I've got this crazy mad background, and yeah, it might not be for everybody, but I'm not really worried about it because I just want to create like little sort of textures and patterns. So
Okay, yeah.
what I've got the Wow embossing powders, and these are fantastic. So I thought I'd choose some bright colours that actually sort of mimic. So if I look to the pack there, I've got colours that match
pick
the
out.
inks.
Yeah, I got you.
And these are brilliant. I love these. They gave them me. I was so lucky. But I do love them. I have used them for years. It's not just...
I know the embossing ones, are they?
Yeah.
They are, right. They're on the website. We
Yeah,
don't
they
actually
are.
on this particular show on here, but they're on the website. If you're interested on hochanda.com, then have a look on there and you can pick those wow glitter embossing.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Don't, just a word of warning, please. Don't, people, what they try to do with these is try to decant them. Don't, because inside there it's all anti-static. And what that means is that while you use it like this, you won't get static problems, but if you take that out and put it into another container, you can do.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good tip then to be aware of.
So don't do it. I mean, a lot of people already know that. It's just for those people, because...
Well, we got a lot of new people watching us
Exactly.
every day, so it's always good to recap, isn't it?
Right. Oh, that was me strong face then. Right.
Oh, you should see me on. I was on with was it Frenchie the other day, Saturday.
Oh, I saw that with
You
that
seen it
one.
with Frenchie?
Yeah.
Well, he got me to try and hold grips, and I nearly broke a nail. I mean, Butch. I was trying to hold a grip on that, so I know what you mean.
Yeah, I've gone all girly. 2 weeks off. Look at that, my nails. Right. So what I've done is I've put a little bit of glitz on there because it's changed it up slightly. You can see like the pink now. I put another colour on top and it's changed it to that lovely sort of orangey colour which is in the pack. Now, that might be a little bit too much for some people, but you don't have to go that far. Just Getting rid of it under there. Give it a whack. And then I'm just going to heat it up. And then you'll get the glitter. I've not done it all over, I've only done it in little areas. I would say this was for Billy's birthday, but I think it's a bit, I don't think he'd appreciate this.
While you're just doing a bit of heating,
yeah, please,
do you mind if I just show a couple more examples of what we can achieve with the one-day special? And these are nice because these have got those little, what we call those little puffy things?
Yeah, they're like
the little puffy
embellishments, aren't they?
Puffy embellishments.
Puffy things.
Stickers.
Stickers, that's
3D
the word.
puffy stickers.
They're the word.
I'm just going through any option.
Just
there we go. There's a 3D puffy stickers. And you do get lots of little paper embellishments to work on here as well. And there's some really quite big ones that are really pretty. That's nice because actually got those being used in the centre of the floral design on these. So really lovely. Again, the papers, really lovely papers, are really fantastic options for all of these. Actually, very. This is a bit like the background that you've sort of done on there. Actually,
yeah, that's what I mean.
You can see in
change
here
it up
and mix it with the actual ones that are already on the paper.
Absolutely.
Some of those, lovely for the one-day special to take advantage. Sorry, no, I just thought it might be nice to show.
Please, and I'm glad you do because
while you're creating.
There's nothing more boring than watching someone drying something. So what to show you is I've got some of it. It's not stuck down properly, but don't worry about that. What I want to show you is now I've got I could put all my oxides here, all my distress, and I can pick them all. So I'm going to just pick one. I think I'm going to go with, where's that one?
I love that background.
Yeah,
I really like that.
And I can change it all up now. I'm going to go for the pink raspberry only because it's strong and I think it will work well with this pink as well. So just a little bit, it's a bit dirty this, but who cares? And when you're doing this blending, you should always start off your mat. I mean, we all know this, but I'm a bit heavy-handed when it comes to this, so I have to sort of tame myself. I have to sort of start over here somewhere and then work in, otherwise there's a few of my friends who are very gentle when they do this and they get the most amazing effects, and I try and do it. It looks like it's been hit by a bus, so it's a bit heavy-handed, so I'm trying my best to be a bit more gentle.
I think that's fairly gentle.
Yeah, I'm getting there. It's only took me 30 years. So again,
that looks lovely.
But I'm going to change it up even more because what I have got are some stencils. Now it could be any stencils. I've just picked these up because they were there. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe that would work better. It's like a splash, and this is from StudioLight. It's an older one. We could use these as well, or we could use these. So I think I'll go for the splats because it reminds me of colour splats.
Do you know what? I love the word splat.
Yeah,
I just think splat, like big splat of paint.
I like the word blob.
Blob?
Yeah.
Blob. Blob and splat. That sounds like a double act, doesn't it? Blob and splat.
Yeah, inch and bracket.
Inch and bracket, splat and blob.
It's brilliant. So for those people who don't know, it is a comedy duo. Right, just a little bit. Just a little bit, but I'm going to change it up even more. So... So I thought I was doing the rest of the song. I know that. I was thinking I'm not singing it. I'm not, because I can't sing Happy Birthday because you can get shot. Well, not shot.
Well, I think that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
You can get shot.
The rules have changed since I was a kid.
Yeah, but we used to say that, didn't they? Did you ever say that? Oh, you'll get shot for doing that.
Yeah.
Well, you don't mean shot.
No.
You mean just sort of shot.
Stop there.
Yeah.
Stop there. Especially with fireworks and banging things like that going off outside. People
absolutely.
Think it's going to be...
It's silly though, isn't it? No, I'm not a lover of them, me. Right, sorry, I'm just... changed it up there.
Our producer, lovely Meg, is just saying, while you're just busy, is it okay if I just nip off and just explain to some people that are just tuning in?
Yeah, please, because I'm only doing backgrounds and I don't want to bore you to death.
No, it's fine. We'll be coming straight back to that,
right.
Just for some people, just to give a bit of a catch-up.
Please do.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course it is.
Thank you, Lou. Thank you. Just remember that we had the floral stamps are available for you as well. They're back in stock. $43.98. They sold it when they was on there before, so if you missed out on them, this is your time to get them, and they're available on Flex FlexiBuy, $21.99, just 2 payments of those. 510845, that's the full set of 8. Now you can actually, that's too much for you, you can actually break them down to 2 sets of 4 as well. They work out to $24.99, and so that will be the clear stamp sets of the wildflowers, and there's 8 stamps in total for the 8. And we've also got 16 stamps if you're looking for the house plants. Again, $24.99, so they have a £7 saving, 987,056. But of course, you can get them both together, which will give you 8 in total for the wildflower, and you've got the house plants. But while you're tuning in right now, we've got the one-day special, and it's a fantastic offer. You just have a look at the actual usual price, then you look at the savings, what you're getting, and see what you're only paying at the end. There is a real saving, and you're getting an awful lot for this. And it is proving very, very popular, even in its first hour. 331272 is what everyone's popping in their basket right now, and it's a massive saving, a massive saving. You're getting all the dies, including the very large that will give you the wonderful tag die that you can work with down here, so you can work those into your books, for example, you want to work on. These will give you the bunting, they actually give you the triangle, an open folded triangle that would work for you. Same here with the shapes that you have. Plus, you've also then got all of your other elements that you can use to cut with, and we're going to have some more we can demonstrate and show you those. Also there you can see you've got those wonderful sticky 3D kind of puffy stickers, which you can use for embellishing. Plus, you're also going to get more of your paper elements, which have got some rather large fonts and extra lovely images that you can work with. And you're getting 2 of the paper pads. And the paper pads, they've got some gorgeous, they're single-sided, and they've got some absolutely beautiful papers in here. A real mixture for you that will work very, very nicely indeed. So if you're looking for your paper pads, some little chevrons there in your sort of greens, you've got your checks coming through, that's smaller, lovely, really beautiful. They are single-sided, so I was mentioning, that one we've seen quite a few times already in some of the pieces that are being offered up. So that's your first of your pads. And we've also got the second, and both of these are different. Well, that's nice and bright, isn't it? We're talking about some really, and you can see why lots of the pieces that have been made to show you and demonstrate how they're working, they really have a lovely, bright, fresh, crisp, and modern twist about these, because the papers that they're being used with, there's some real, I let one come out there, are very, very bright, very, very colourful, got an awful lot about them, which is fantastic. So you're getting those 2, and all of that is included in the one price of just £33.99. 331272 if you'd like to go for that. And we're looking for the 12th of November, extended delivery. Everything will be delivered for you from there. Now, we've also got a second set that we haven't had a chance to look at this in detail yet on the show, but Lou has been using elements of this already. So, for example, if I start down here, you can see these stamps that are being used. Now, you'll notice that these textures, plus over here as well, you recognise that was in that yellow paper that was in the paper pad a second ago. I just flicked through and showed you from the one-day special. But those elements are sort of repeated that you can find in there. Plus, you've got your wonderful sentiments that will work very nicely. And you've also got your stamps that will fit along with the dies that are also in the one-day special. So lots of those elements you can then, of course, not only just stamp with, but you can also cut those through and work with them as a complete unit. This will give you the die here, will give you that sort of rectangle envelope that will work very, very nicely. Plus, you're also going to get 2 of your washi tapes, and you get 5 meters on each one of those rolls that you will be getting as all part of this particular kit. So 4 die sets, 4 stamp sets, and the washi tapes. It's available for your first 2 payments on FlexiBuy, just £21.50, and your P&P, of course, on your first. So in total, £42.99. Now again, it's another bundle which works beautifully with the one day. And if you are thinking about the money that you're saving on the one day special, maybe that entitles you and allows you to think, you know what, maybe I can treat myself, so I can really combine and get both kits that work really, really nicely in total. So 184205 is your item code for this bundle, which will work hand in hand with what you're getting with a one-day special. Also, there's a couple of other items that we haven't had a chance to show you yet, but they are there online as part of the show. If you'd like to go for these are the lovely Ocean View papers here. So you've got the Ocean View, you get into your 15 times 15 paper pads and 2 of your paper element packs, and all of that comes with a £9 saving on the show today, $14.99 only. So a great opportunity to make your pound stretch even further. 186178 is your item code. Now, each one of those paper pads, by the way, you get in 36 sheets. So we're getting a lot of paper in there, good size of those, and that works really, really nicely. 186178. Okay, sorry, thank you for that, Lou.
No problem.
That second kit, though, looking at
it is
hand in hand with the one day, isn't it?
It works brilliantly with it, yeah. And that's. I'm so glad you actually shown that, because I'm using elements out of it, because it just goes so well.
It does it, doesn't it? Really works.
What I've done is I've done a couple of die cuts and things, and then I'll show you how I always work like this. So it is a really simple card. I did the word smile twice, and I've cut, I took the out of the papers, so I've took the black.
Oh, that's in the one day special smile, isn't it? Yeah.
And I've put the pink into the black and the black into the pink. So I've got that there. I've cut these out, and these are like some. These are great because they're like little index parts that you can just stick on the edges there for your bullet journaling, or for this. So you could just slide them underneath. So what I like to do is have a mess about with setting stuff up and seeing how it works. But we've got these here. Now, some people might like the white edge. I'm not a lover of it, but only sometimes it works really well and sometimes it doesn't. I like, if I just show you, it's quite stark, whereas now that really blends in.
Oh, I see.
But what you can do is you can get your pens as well, and I haven't got one, I'll do one later, but you can doodle in these areas here, and you can actually draw around them. So all these areas you can add your own patterns to. So don't just sit there and think, oh, well, that's all I can do with them. You can actually get your pens on them. I'll do that later. So, right, what I've got now is this. I've got my smile, and I would stick that in there. And it stays in quite well, actually, without...
Yeah.
So you've also got all these washi tapes in the other one.
Yes, yeah.
Now, these all go hand in hand with all the colours you've got, with all the... See how that goes with that? So I thought, see, that goes with...
With the triangles.
And that goes with the background.
Yeah.
So you've got tons of uses. And when I was doing my last book, I've got it with me for the previous show. You need some of this one
as well?
Yeah.
So we should try and find the end?
Yeah, please.
It takes me about half an hour. Oh, I think I've struck gold.
There we go. But the last show I did, I was showing you that I've been working in a bullet journal, and I've been using washi tape to define the edges of my paper, and it works brilliant. Sorry guys, that must be so boring watching me do that. Right? So rather than just stick it down, I'm just going to say, quite like that there, but I just think I'm just going to stick it down with a bit of that. So I'm thinking that might be a bit big, but I'll have a bit of that.
Go on then, I found the end for you.
Hey, you're a star. I always used to like those people at school that used to double it back. I haven't got life. I've got no time for that. I've got a life.
I do that.
Do you?
The sellotape I do.
Right, I'm just going to glue this down, or adhere this down with a bit of this. So I've got this other one here.
Listen,
as
when
well.
you come to use this next time, and I've doubled that little bit over, you'll thank me for that.
I know I will.
That will save you seconds.
I know I will. So I will. Don't forget, I've used that as it is, but don't forget to rip the edges as well. You don't have to have it straight, and this is what I'm saying about before. You don't know whether it's printed, it's on the side, or on there, and you can do it. So what you can do is get another one that you want. You might want this. I don't know whether... Yeah, because it'll go with the centre of that.
the centre of the flower.
And what you can do is just have a play. And this is what I like doing. It's have a play behind and then put in... So, see where you want it. I might put it down here and just have it popping through. So you've got that pop of colour happening. We could put this sort of here. And I would actually go around with my pens on this. The smile, I would probably sit on top there.
It's a very funky feel to this, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's different. It's not... And it's not Christmas, thank goodness.
And a feel-good a feel-good card is what you say in the gallery about this.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that off and just add these little bits now, because all these little pieces, believe it or not, even though they're ripped, they just add that element that you want. And it might be that you want just a tiny bit of flash of colour. You might want, but it just adds that little bit of something. So I'll just move it over, pull that down. Right, I'm happy with that. Now you can either choose that or that, but I quite like that as it is. If you wanted to, you could sort of tape the back of your smile and do that. But that's annoying me now. That's annoying me. It's annoying me now.
What's annoying you about it?
It's on the slant, the wonk.
It's on the wonk.
It's on the wonk. But what I would do now is, just because it's me and I'm a bit sad like that, I'm just going to paint. See the back? See these oxides, right? They're so strong that you can go straight in with a paintbrush and actually paint. Because I'm liking that, but I want it a bit stronger in the background.
Behind the actual wording.
Because I want it to sort of be a bit thicker than the background. But because I'm using a coated card, it has a bit of a. That's better.
Yeah, you see it popping through there.
Yeah, and you can add any colour you want, but this has got like a slit there. Now you could have that sort of on there, but this is a simple card that sort of gets you thinking about what you want to do, and the colours and the backgrounds, and it just starts you thinking.
How it blend in together like that.
Yeah, and then you can add. Now what I would do is, once that's all dry, I would leave that and I would doodle inside there and doodle around it.
Okay.
So it's not finished, it'll all be glued down, but it's just the start of it. Now I'm happy with that. I could even come along and put some, beautiful smile on it, or smile beautiful, and I could add little banners on it and stuff. So it's all. That is it for now.
Yeah.
I'll cut a banner out in a minute,
right.
and then I'll show you some more how to add to it.
Right. Well,
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I think I should just make sure that people know exactly what they were looking at for the one day, because there's a launch of a new one day special. But at the same time, we've also got some brilliant MDF kits available for you. Now, if you want to go for the bundle, you can actually get this. This is only £29.96, so it's saving £10. But basically, in simple terms, you're buying 3, you're getting the 4th one free. Which works out brilliantly. So you buy the 3, but you're saving that one because they're £9.99 each, so we're going to give you the 4th one free. 868935 gets you all 4 bundles. Now, individually, the Winter Wonderland has actually individually sold out because they were available individually, but the only way that you can get that one now is actually part of the bundle, which gets you the other 3 as well. But don't forget, you're getting those equivalent of buying 3 and getting the 4th one free. We've got lots and lots and lots of other offers for you, all available on the website, including we've got the StudioLight Essentials 4 stamp and die sets. That's Christmas elves and tree, 4 stamps, 4 dies in total. They're actually down from £35.99. This is a brilliant saving, again, of £16 saving in the show today. It's only £19.99, and brand new on there for you. So we found them. They are there. 909548. Perfect for you. Now, if you are just tuning in, maybe you've already got earlier on's one day special. A new one day special has been launched by Lou for you for the next 24 hours, and this is proving really, really popular. If you love working with your paper pads, if you really enjoy doing your crafting and actually having all the elements coming together like you're witnessing with Lou at the moment, then this is for you. Just look at your usual price on what's being offered for you today for this one day only special. You are saving £40 on this saving, so that brings it right down to a one-off payment of $33.99. That's not a couple of easy pays on that or flexi buys or anything like that. No, it's just one payment only of $33.99, and that gets you everything, including that you can see all these wonderful dies that work beautifully. Loads of elements in there. You're also going to be getting that larger die there, which will give you the large tag die that will work for you here. Plus, you're also going to be getting your 3D puffy elements, stickers that you can put on. And you're going to be getting all the other paper card elements that you can add on, which is what you've been noticing that Lou has been working with on that last at the moment. So you're getting all of those, some rather large pieces as well, that's all included in there. Plus you're also going to be getting not one but two of your paper pads, which have got, I think, 36 sheets, I think it is, in total in each one of those books. And you're going to be getting two of those that are both different, some lovely, lovely, lovely papers that are involved in there. Very, very bright, very, very funky, as you can see little elements of those as examples on the front. And again, how these work, if you are looking, just as Lou is saying, really, a great way of working with lots and lots and lots of colour, then these certainly have it, not just in the papers themselves, but actually the way that you can work with all the other elements that will work really nicely. And all the different ways of working with these and all the lovely little elements that you can bring to these. Here's some more of those little paper elements that we just talked about that you're also going to be getting as part of the kit. They're all as it. But again, you can take it to really extremes like this and working just this style here that you've been seeing, that Lou's been sort of demonstrating and working with. Because don't forget, Lou was doing some stamping, that there's another offer on this hour's show as well, where he complements everything you're getting with the one-day special. You can see those puffy little 3D embellishments on the side there that work with it, and some of them have been used here. Again, I had to have a little push because it's all squishy and lovely. And they've used those on the inside of the floral designs, and there's lots and lots. I love that with a little star one. A bit of fun, lovely funky feel about those. And there's a smile element that was being used as well. 331272. I'll tell you what I've got to show you here. There's some really large way of that's actually also being worked. So again, some of those paper elements that are available, you can see they are sizable that you get. All of that is included in the kit. These lovely love hearts are all made by the different papers that work, and they do complement each other. As one thing you notice, between the little hexagonal designs that are coming through, the sort of little almost like honeycomb sort of feel and details. They're sort of echoed in a couple of them, but just in different colours. And there, of course, it is a slightly larger version again with the elements that's being put together, the floral design that are being popped in there, the little 3D puffy elements as well. And again, different design there using the paper to bring out that lovely sunbeam look from those. So really, really, really nice papers and lovely elements to work with. 331272. Good percentage of the stock is already gone, even in its first hour. It's only £33.99, better than half price special on this one, a £40 saving from the usual price of just shy of £75. I know which price I would rather pay, of course. So great opportunity for you there. Don't forget, the website is the place to go for everything here. And all the other elements that we've got for you, all your NDF options. Of course, some of the singular ones have already sold out, don't forget. So the only way to get that is in the set of 4. Some lovely stamps. You've got the wildflowers. You've also got the indoor plants that are also on there, and those other lovely stamps that really do look fantastic. There are lots and lots and lots of elements on there. Loads of savings to be had. So please do have a little browse, pop them in your basket, and Bob's your uncle, and Aunt Fanny's a close relation.
I need your aunt.
Ooh,
right.
What are you doing there now?
Well, this is my journal. This is my old journal. So I have a couple. I have a drawing one, I have a doodle one, and this is where I just stick all my ideas. Nice. And this is basically what I've done with this. So just to explain, I've done my own writing and I've done like bits and bobs, and it's all about,
that's pretty, that.
Yeah, creating a background. So you might sort of think, well, how I've started one here, so you can have 3-dimensional, and these are all bits that I have left. Not saying that this is what you want to do with this, but it is one of the ideas. So I'll just show you how I work. So I've got this, and I've got some of my, I really like some of these elements, but...
you get loads as well in this kit, don't you? There's loads.
You do, and you can't afford to do this. I know a lot of people say, oh no, you've got to be, precious with your stuff and look at, but no, get it out and get it stuck on, and you'll be amazed. Now, it's got some of these elements. What I would suggest to do is just, not all the way, just cut some of the way on here, and then that way you're able to sort of bend.
Oh, I see. You
can bend these up. So if I was to put that on there, 3-dimensionally.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it sticks up. Just to show you, I'm waiting for it to dry, so I'll stuck like one of the clips on it. But I will show you in a minute. Once that's drier, I'll show you how I'm going to doodle around that.
Right.
So on here, You just get plenty of glue on. This is just a gel medium, PVA basically, and I'm not very neat with it. But I'm not worried. It's just glue. So and the cheap school stuff is fine. I quite like that. I don't want to plonk it in the middle. I'll go to, and the rule of thirds is go to the bottom or top third. So it's a third, a third, a third, and that's Leonardo da Vinci.
Really?
Golden.
Ooh.
Yeah, the golden section, the golden rule. It's really important. Your brain works in threes.
So explain that to me again then. How does that work? Are you talking when you position?
Yeah, I'll show you on this, it might be easier. So if you was to go half of this and half there, you would end up with being a point there, and your eye would just go to that.
Right.
To get composition right, we have to go for thirds. So we look at it, so we divide this into 3, and then divide that into 3. So where the where the planes come together, I'll show you what I mean. So 3, this is really rough. Please do not, all the artists out there, do not say, oh, she's done it all wrong. Right, so I'll do it a bit darker. And I will use this paper. Right, so rather than just going plonking there, anywhere there's an intersection will complement.
Oh, I see. Okay,
so how does that work? Well, that works with, if I just do that, that looks like that. But if I start to position it like that,
oh, right,
and then maybe I could add, but then I need to sort of bring this round here. So if I show you what I mean, so it's because it's what we call one-sided heavy.
Right, yeah.
So now I need to bring in something along here that could either, you could do anything you want really, but you'd need to sort of offset it. So we could have, so that's not right, but it gives you the idea of the balance.
Oh.
See, that works.
See, yeah.
Whereas if you just do that, that's not very interesting.
And I suppose that this is something that I suppose you can teach it and do teach it, but I suppose people have a natural eye.
You do.
Crafters have a natural eye for that.
Everybody does. You look at mantelpieces, you'll put one in the middle and one on each side,
right, yeah.
and you'll look at sections, and you won't even realise you're doing it.
When you break it down and things, you think, oh no, that's quite complicated. But you crafters have a natural ability of just knowing how to balance that out. You have a feel for it, which is lovely. I admire.
And no, but everybody has it in their own way. They have it for whatever.
I can't dress myself, so I don't have it at all.
I'm not having that. But it's like you were saying, like in your other life, you do all that. That's design. You know about composition, about narrative. It's all the same.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah,
it's all the same. And don't be frightened to break some of these down. Now I know it might look, but this is just to get me active. So I've got this bit of glue on it, and then I'm going to change it all up with a little bit of whitewash and some colour. So just stick that on. So I've just took the edge off that. I'm not worried about it sticking out much, but what I can do now is if I wanted to, I could just add that to there or up there. Actually quite like it there.
Yeah.
So don't, we get a lot of kits, and we tend to sort of leave the kits as is. Don't just get them stuck down, ripped up and stuck down. So as a page now, that looks really boring and horrible, and it really does, because there's not much to. Yeah, but there's not much to that, is there? It's not as you was. Oh,
that was a good peel.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Oh, was that satisfying?
We keep that, yeah.
Keep that.
Yeah, stick that on my work. It's called a skin.
Oh.
Right. Yes, and the sound to go with it. Right, so I've got a tiny bit.
The skin on custard.
Yeah, exactly. Peel off. Great stuff, that. Right, with the oxides, we could take the pink, the purple, the lime, any colour we want, and add a little bit. So I'm going to put a tiny bit there. I've got a little bit of the lemon, which I think would be nice. And we've got to remember that we've got the colour of the paper, which will make a difference to the colour of the actual oxide as well. So why am I doing this? Well, I'll show you. It's really easy. I've got a really scrubby brush because I don't want it to be too neat. And I'm just going to add a little bit of gesso to this. And I'm just going to take the edge off this. So I've got a little bit there. I'm not going to clean my brush out. A little bit of the lemon. And I'm just going to take the edge off here. And when you come to draw on this later, with all the other stuff that you put on it, you get, you're not worried about it being a nice clean piece of paper. You sort of the white paper syndrome's taken away from it now.
Right, yeah, it does, yeah.
And you sort of it's not as scary. It's true, because that page, when you sit there, it's like the new book syndrome as well in school. The first page, my handwriting was always lovely. Mind you, I must admit, I had Mr. Gray, so he said that we had to do our handwriting, and even now I practice my handwriting. I love it. Right, so I've got that, and now I'm just going to pick up some white and put some white in. And this is my journal page ready for when I'm going to use other stuff.
All right.
So, right, you do that, and then just clean your brush, because I've got a real habit of not doing that. Now what I'm going to do is go in with a little bit stronger. I'm going to forget the, not forget it, but I'm not going to use the gesso, because I want a little bit more depth of colour. So
we've got about 3 minutes left.
Well, I won't finish this, but when I start putting my writing on, you'll start to see how all those different edges and colours will come together a little bit more. So just a tiny bit of this. I'm just going to run this behind.
That's all right. I'm just going to we might be choosing a winner as well.
Oh, yeah.
Have we got a winner for our competition as well? Ooh. We'll find out in a minute.
So there's the... I'm just trying to make it a little bit dark around there, just so it looks like a little bit more depth. And then when this is dry, I will do some more work on it, and it tends to look more like these pages then. So that's how it looks now when it's all like that, but then when it starts to come together, she says.
Yeah.
Oh, crying out loud, where's it? Do you know I can't?
Well, it's a magic book, you put it in and then...
That's the one I've done. Right, it is here, you've just seen it, haven't you? You saw it?
Yeah,
did you see
I did.
It?
The one you just done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, right.
Oh, that one. Oh,
so
yes.
you see how it blurred? So now I'm starting to put these on. But then what I would do is go back in with some of this and some colour. So you can see on here, just to give you an idea, I've gone back in with a pen.
Ah, yeah, to give the detail on it.
And I've gone back with these here, and I've gone back in with words. So I'd stamp words out and I'd do that. So that is just a base.
And then you can build on top.
Yeah, and then I could get my pencil on here and then
lovely.
Start blending all of it in. So, yeah, I mean, these...
Thank you for sharing that.
No, it's a nice journal page from that. You don't always think you could do it.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
thank you very much indeed. Love it. Always fascinating to watch Lou at work, which is great. Also, thank you very much indeed for being part of that. We do have a winner. We was asking for who was going to be. So let's find out. We've got congratulations to Janet Farrow. Congratulations, Janet. We got it right. The answer. The question was, which pantomime am I appearing in this Christmas? It is Cinderella.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no,
we're going to be at the
not.
Viaducts Theatre in Halifax from the 27th to the 31st of December.
I'm an ugly sister.
You're not the ugly sister. You'd be Cinderella.
Oh, blooming wouldn't.
You'd be Cinderella. So thank you very much, Steve, for taking part in that. Congratulations. We've got another giveaway as well at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
When you're back with lovely Janice, aren't you? As
yeah,
well,
I've got loads of different things there.
Another chance for your one-day special. 331272. Lou, thank you so much. You're going to pop in and see us on Good Evening.
Of course I am.
Right, so you'll see Lou, Janice and myself over on the other side on Good Evening
you, everybody.
very, very soon. Thanks for your company.